Hi friends, welcome to Spirit Says So Tarot, Aries darlings. I hope you are all doing fabulous. We are going to go ahead and find out what Spirit has for you. Spirit, please provide divinely guided messages for our Aries friends. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear at the time that they are drawn to this reading? What is going on for Aries? Messages for the highest good only, as always, please. Okay. You've got a lot to manage going on. Is going on in your universe, Aries, but it is in your nature to be leaders, so I'm really not surprised. We are going to grab a couple of messages from my very own Spirit Says So message deck. Same intention, Spirit, messages for the highest good only. Please guide me to the right messages for this reading. I believe there's two there. All right, thank you very much. So let's see what we have. We do have two. All right, so we have take responsibility. If you are in management, I'm quite sure that you are familiar with having to tell people to take responsibility, which definitely goes hand in hand with stand-up kind of person. Because that is what you are, Aries. And I feel like already you are put to task to bring things to the table for people. Okay, so I do feel that for some of you, this is about a love connection as well. We're going to find out a little bit more about that. So we have a love connection, but there is also a management. Now the management energy that I'm feeling very well could be related to a love interest at work. Sometimes that's a no-no, and sometimes that is not a problem at all. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but we do have some energies about a love interest. There's lies involved. We will definitely get into that. But Aries, there's something going on here with you and management. And again, I feel like you have to call somebody to the carpet or bring certain concerns to the table to attention. And I think that you mentor people or you try to advise them, you try to guide them, counsel them. Okay. If you do hear some noise in the background, that's just my Corgi Tucker Bee. We are going to go ahead and... No, I'm going to use the original tarot for you, Aries. I do feel drawn to the Rider-Waite-Smith. Spirit, please continue to provide these divinely guided messages. Alright, so Spirit right away kicked out the Five of Pentacles for you, Aries. So at this time, you are going through some kind of either a physical struggle, it could be medical, it could be financial. It could have to do with regarding the love, not lies, for my darling Aries that are experiencing a concern about lies within your love relationship. This is very relatable. I do feel some of the energies coming through. I do feel that this is a financial aspect for some of you Aries as well, which is concerning the management. Now, there's a couple things with this card that I was just drawn to. 19 in tarot is the sun. So I do feel that there is joy within what you do for those who are in the business of management. This could be pertaining managing your family as well, because managing your home life is a job, and sometimes it is a thankless job. It's a payless job, but it can be joyful. It can be fruitful. Plus, we can also look at the 1 and the 9 as a 10, so something, a concern may close for you soon. All right, let's see what else we have going on. Spirit, please continue to provide these divinely guided messages. Please tell me a little bit more about our darling Aries in this 5 of Pentacles. What is going on? Or maybe what has gone on. We could be validating for some of our Aries, or we could be advising for their near future. It really depends on timing and your intuitive guidance to this reading. We have Judgment. All right, so at this time, Spirit is saying that you actually are. This isn't, you either have or you are. This is not necessarily advice, because you're already doing it. If you're here viewing this reading, you're already reflecting. So with Judgment, I mean, we have, I believe that is Gabriel presenting good news, right? And all of the people that had passed on are now reaching up to Archangel Gabriel to receive the good news. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. What Judgment is also, I think something gets missed in the translation in many readings, but Judgment is about reflecting on what has transpired through your life journey to get you where you presently are, okay? Whether that is in transition, so you're kind of hovering between lives for all intents purposes, right? Universes, however you would like to envision that transition. So that also holds true with us who are living here on this earth, right here, right now, in the moment, and are just seeking guidance or validation, okay? So I don't mean to be so long-winded, but I feel very strongly about this at this time for you, Aries. Now is a time to reflect on what it is that has gotten you here, and what perhaps you can do to make things even better for you or for those around you. Now, as I'm saying this, I'm getting, please don't get offended by this, okay? Because I can't. But, never mind. I'm not going to do it. Many of you already know that. You already know how to manage your life and to analyze what you've done, so that way you can always make things better. And that's why you are in the positions that you are in, managing not just your home life, not just yourself, but other people and other people's lives. Because let's face it, If you are an employer or a manager, a supervisor, a lead, you're also a babysitter. So at this time, you are definitely, whether you are managing, again, the business aspect of it, or for my lovers in this reading, you are managing, you are reflecting on this relationship. I feel like for you, with the Five of Pentacles, your connection, your love connection has let you down. Something has transpired that has not come out yet. It may still come out in this reading. I apologize if I sound stuffy. I'm definitely feeling like I'm coming down with a cold. So bear with me, please. I'm not getting complete negative vibes for you lovers. Let's keep going. Spirit, can you... Okay, Ace of Cups at the bottom. Not dealing it, but that's how I roll. I like to show you if I'm drawn to pay attention to it and it makes sense, I show it to you. Spirit, can you please tell me... Alright, yeah. So this immediately is for the connection that I'm feeling regarding the lovers, for sure. Okay, so this is your connection lover, Aries. I'm sorry, but that's how I'm kind of separating my business from, you know, y'all get it, you're smart. Anyway, for you lovers, yes, your connection, your love connection, you feel they have lied to you, you suspect. Nothing's been solidified, though. I just heard that. It's not solidified. You're keeping a front with all this yellow. You're keeping a front of joy with them. They don't know of your suspicion. At this time, you're holding that in. Now, business Aries. Okay, and there's also, all right, oh my gosh, I got like, so we have business Aries, and then we have domestic Aries, and then we have lovers Aries. Wow. Okay, and you might be all three. Business Aries, you got somebody stealing from you at work. You may already know that. Again, this may be validating, but this could be something that's going to be coming in. So if that's the case, you may want to look out for signs. We'll try to fine-tune the signs before the end of the reading. Okay. And domestic Aries. I feel like one of somebody that you are responsible for, somebody that you have to answer for. They're not telling you whole truths. They are telling you lies as well. So the lovers and domestic Aries, you got some lies, and for the domestic, it's somebody again that they're a dependent of yours. A message may be coming in. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about our Aries? Or a lot more would be great. I hope you all enjoy the readings. Spirit, please tell me a little bit more about our darling Aries. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take them. I'm going to take them all. I'm not going to turn this one over just yet. So we have the Two of Wands. You have definitely been seeking avenues of approach. Definitely for my business, Aries, you, because it's a touchy situation, you have to be right. If someone is stealing from you at work, right? You have to be right. You have to have your facts in place. So it may be a situation where you may not really be, you may confront the situation, but you may not be seeking legal yeah, I can't spit it out now. You may not have them arrested, but you very well may have them terminated, which of course, if it's an at will, that just came in, employment at will, you won't have an issue. Again, and for you, some of you, it may be validating what you've already experienced. But for those of you that hasn't experienced, or the thief hasn't come to light yet, you are going to be more than likely trying to seek the lesser of evils on how to handle that concern. For my domestic Aries, dealing with a dependent who is not giving them whole truths, you're staying true to the concern. You're keeping an eye out. I feel like there's a lot of green in this card as well. So I feel like that your dependent is growing. I feel like, well, phase just came in. You know that they're going through a phase, so you are trying to work with them on that. With this little packet that came out from Spirit, we also have the Nine of Cups. Now, I really feel like the Nine of Cups, the energy is that of the ones who are lying and thieving, okay? They're smug. They think they've got themselves in check. They think they've got everything lined up, just like the cups behind them. But you see, there's very little red in this card. And of course, red is power. Red is nobility. This person is not noble. These people are not noble. I'm not addressing the domestic and the lovers yet. I am addressing the employees. They're not noble employees, okay? But they're trying to keep, they do definitely try to keep themselves together. They have to keep a facade. They have to keep a show up, because they can't sweat it. They've done something wrong and they're hiding it, and they they're trying not to sweat it. Now, for the domestic Aries, you're dependent. I feel like you're dealing with a teenager. They're smug. They're arrogant. They know it all. You still love them though, right? Of course you do. But that's what I'm getting for the energy of my domestic Aries. Y'all are keeping me busy and on my toes. All right. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. My lovers. My darling Aries who are in love. I feel for you, you see how his attire is black and white. I feel like that's how your lover is. They're black and white. And I feel like you perceive that what they've done or what they've said as a lie. But that is not what they meant to come across to you. I am feeling like you two have struggled, but I am feeling like they're standing their ground. I do feel like they do love you. These Nine of Cups are for you, lovers. I feel like your lover is very happy with you, very joyful with you. I do feel, again, they feel that they have they feel they have very little power, which is a little different than the feeling of the thief. The thief truly doesn't have power, but with the lovers, I feel like your lover is who they are. And I feel like they are standing their ground. Not only are they stand-up people, but they're standing their ground. And there's nothing for them to take responsibility of. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Now this also came out song. I'm a little leery. Oh, good. We got the moon. I'm so glad. All right. So that is a really, really for all three of my Aries energy in this reading. Wow. So strong. You all are getting the moon for your potential future, or those who have already experienced all of this going on, and this is validating for you. Again, let's, I keep you in mind. But for those who are now experiencing or will be, this is a really good sign, because you are going to be able to stay spiritual and grounded through all of this. So let's start with the domestic, because that is, don't take offense to this domestic, but right now, you're my easy Aries, because teenagers are teenagers, right? But so with the moon, I truly feel that you are going to maintain your composure as a wonderful guardian, parent, mentor would, right? You're going to maintain that. You're going to guide them as well. You are going to, you kind of have to help them grow. And you are going to be joyful while you're doing it. I feel kind of like if this is your teenager down here and they're kind of like growling, like, I don't really want to do this. But I feel like you are going to be and continue, or you are and you're going to continue to be a very good influence for them. And that you are going to continue guiding them through this path. And it's going to be a joy. As teenagers are. So yes, that was a little sarcastic, but I'm honest. I'm telling you the energies that are coming through for you. So that's awesome. We're not quite done with you, but so far so good. Okay. For my lovers, the moon. I feel like you two need and will. Again, you got to go with your own intuition, but I do feel like you two will grow spiritually together. You will come to accept that your lover, he, she, is a stand-up person. You read misconstrued just completely flashed right in front of me. You misconstrued an action of theirs. You took it the wrong way. There's no blame. They're not blaming you for taking it that way, but they just want you to understand that it isn't what it was perceived or how it was taken. So I do feel that you two are going to continue to grow. You are going, you're still learning each other. But I do feel like you are going to have a very joyful path together. You're going to dream of your future. And that is not sarcastic, my lovers. That is very genuine. That is exactly how it came through. Is that you two are going to enjoy your path together. All right, business Aries, manager Aries. Yeah, so you just got to keep doing what you do, right? You manage. I feel like you are going to either seek, not necessarily spiritual counsel, maybe for your own personal self, as you normally would anyway. But I do feel like you're going to maybe speak to either legal counsel or it definitely could be your peers on how to best address this thief concern. And then eventually, of course, you are going to be sending that person on their merry way. Queen of Wands is what we're getting at the bottom of the deck. I have not dealt it. I hope y'all don't mind that I do that for you. But Queen of Wands, of course, is very powerful, very creative. She can also be a little smug, but that's okay. All right. Spirit, please tell me, what is the attitude of our Aries at this time when they are drawn to this reading? What do they think? What would they like to see happen? What would they like to do? Ace of Pentacles. All right. I love it. I think Spirit made this easy across the board for all three. My managers, my domestics, and my lovers. It's perfect. All of you are looking to either start fresh or in the manager's position. Aries, you are going to try to not just, I feel not only are you going to try to end the work relationship with this person, but I feel like you're going to do it in such a way it's going to be a smooth transition, which is going to be beneficial for you and everyone at your business that you manage or own. And not only that, but this is also representing a new opening because someone's now going to be filling that thief's position. Of course, for my domestic Aries, very easy. I feel like this is you bribing your teenager and saying, listen, if you do this, this is what's going to happen. This is what's offered to you. And it is either money, which it could be chore money, right? You know, hey, mow the lawn, I'll give you, okay, so there's inflation. So let's say $50 because it used to be 15, right? Just kidding. But it could be chore money. It could be you guiding them to maybe opening up their own savings account. I do feel like it is definitely either a financial or a material, either bribe, or for some of you, and for others, it very well could be, again, opening up a savings account for them, offering them rewards for jobs well done. So, yeah. Now, last but certainly not least, my lovers, I feel like you are ready to start fresh with your lover that you felt had been lying to you, or you were concerned, or you didn't like their action. I feel like you have backed off of that, or you will. Take it out, Rez. Take it out, Rez. Alright, so, Spirit, what is the attitude of the teenager or the thief or what turns out to be the stand-up lover. What is the attitude, the perception of our Aries to them? How do they see our Aries? All right, very good. I love it. So, managers, leaders, Aries, you are definitely seen as someone to work with, someone to collaborate with. They know they did you wrong. Okay, the thief knows. Whether this is validating a past transition, something that you've already handled, or you will be handling, you are going to do it in a very honorable way. This thief is actually going to be very thankful to you for not having them arrested and pressing charges and basically ruining their life. You just want them to move on and to be done with you all. My domestic Aries, your teenager does see you as being cool. They know that's them up here. They listen to you. Even though they may act like they don't hear you, they do. Even though they may act like they don't appreciate you, they do. Wow. And for my lovers, this may mean that you two may be seeking with the third party over here. That could be spiritual guidance, that could be a hierophant, a priest, someone that you're going to be counseling with, which is, or it used to be, something that was required here in some states anyway, prior to becoming married. So there's that. All right, Spirit, can you please? Oh, look, the hierophant. Yep. Spirit, can you please continue and help us close out these 3 different concerns for Aries? What may their future hold for them? Or perhaps validate what has already transpired for our darling Aries. Alright, so we have the Empress. So managers, you are definitely going to be found as somebody that is caring and compassionate, and at the same time can do the right thing, very powerful, strong decision maker, and still manage to make things as joyful as a situation can be in a thief's, deal. And for mamas or dads or guardians dealing with this teenager, or it could be adolescent, okay, I apologize, but I kind of went with teenager. You're going to be the same nurturing, caring, wonderful person that you are. And for my lovers, well, you are definitely going to feel grounded. There is definitely talk of family and future. And of course with the Empress, fertility, joy, very strong love, nurturing, caring. All right, Spirit, one more. Nope, okay. That one jumped. All right, so we have the Star. Okay. I love it. The Star is a very awesome card to be ending your reading on because it is all about balance. It's all about rising above. It is definitely spiritual. If you can't see it, yeah, I'm smiling for sure. There's a lot of growth that is in your future. So for all of you, I don't think I need to break it down by manager, domestic, or lover. You got this. You understand the Star. It's awesome. I love it for all of you. All right. Well, Aries, there was a lot going on here. So if this reading did not resonate with you, okay. And that is definitely acceptable. If it did resonate with you, I would love to know. I would love to hear about it down below. Please like this video. If you haven't already, kindly subscribe and hit that notification button so you know when messages from Spirit is coming in for you. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so very much for your continued support. You are very much appreciated. All right, Aries, until next reading, you all stay fabulous. Bye.